only, but also change perception the good too.
That's right. I totally agree with Miss Universe Thailand and Miss Universe South Africa. I found out that when we say education, it's not just going to school, sitting in a classroom, but it's more than that. It's deeper than that. It's all about self-education. It's all about learning how to love yourself. So when I was young and then I grew up, I didn't know how to love myself. It's because I didn't know who I am. So I found out that you will never know how to love yourself if you don't know who you are. So when we know how to love ourselves, we will, try to learn and to improve ourselves for the better version of ourselves. So that when you found out that you will not let others take advantage of you, and you will not let others abuse you, or and you will not let yourself suffer. You will always love yourself, encourage yourself, and educate yourself so you can have a better life and you can help others. And when that's really important. When we say education, it's so deep, and it's the meaning is very big, because it can cover everything, every big issue in the world, like the academic, gender-based violence, inequality, and all those poverty as well. So it's cover everything, and it's really nice. Thank you so much. That's right, and I feel like when we are all together, like it create a very powerful voice, because we have shared each other everyone's problem, and how what did we face with those problems, and how will we solve those problems. So I see that when we help each other, when we have the empathy, when we speak up for each other, we don't remain silent when we see something unequal, when we see something that is not correct, then we speak for it, we speak up, we do something for it. So this is something that really important for us to take one step. Like when I think, like even you who are watching right now, even you're not have the title, or if you don't if your voice are not speak that not loud that much, you can start from yourself first. Like when you see such a thing, do not remain silent, do something, say something, speak something, and help each other. So so when you have that, like for me, like I have a very clear purpose to come for Miss Universe pageant, because I know that it's not just a title, it's more than that, because it will give me the power to influence people's thoughts and behavior. So when I see that, I kind of work so hard so I can help the society and my community better, so that I can help the world, I can help everybody in the world, from starting from myself first. So so that's really important to help each other, to to love each other, to respect each other. When all people, boy, girls, adults, young, old, whatever, when we all got the education, we all will know how to love each other, we all will know how to support each other, and that's the happiness will happen, and we will see it will prevent and stop poverty, hunger, and those bad violence things that happening in the world. Nice. And for niece money, question say, what would you say to the people who do not allow girls in education to choose a career that they want? So for this question, I would like to answer that. Like what I would say to those people is that sometimes you cannot expect people to do or to give you what you want. So instead, I will speak to those girls who don't have the chance to access to education, that it's okay. Even you don't have, opportunity to go to school, university, it's okay. Because we still have self-educate. Self-educate is very important. It's more than just going to school. So that is education. It's all about. So we can learn. Firstly, it's about your mindset and your feeling. When we have the right mindset and when we have the right feelings, you will have the power to seek for education. You will ask for people who have been through, struggles, and you will ask successful people. And that's how I will, help those girls. Because, like, if people do not give a chance for somebody, we cannot change their mindset or do something about that. What we can do is to do something for them to see. Like, okay, even they don't give opportunity to girls, but there's someone out there who will help those girls, and we need to do something to set an example that we all are equal. At the end of the day, we all are human. So equally education and know how to love yourself. Like it's all about mindset. Like if you can motivate them, can give them to know the mindset, like there is right mindset and wrong mindset, is growth mindset and fixed mindset. So when people know about growth and fixed mindset, they will automatically, learn how to change their mindset and their feeling as first. So this is what I want to answer this question. Thank you. Yeah, and for my country, it's about poverty. Cause like what I mentioned, I grew up as a poor girl, and I didn't have, I had nothing. And when I was in school, like my dad didn't have much money to send me to school. So I can feel that every time the teacher say, you have to pay for the study fee, and I have nothing to say, and then I go back home. I told my dad, and then my dad just like looked at me, and then he wrote something in a little piece of paper, and then he said that bring this paper to your teacher. And when I got to school, I opened the letter, and it said that he cannot afford it, and can he pay the next month. So it gave me a little tear, and that's really inspire me to study harder and to work harder. And that's the challenging that happened for my country, and not only me. And it's because of poverty. And most parents want their daughter to get married so they can have their husband take care of themselves, so they will not have to suffer. So when I about to graduate when I was about to graduate high school, my parents also convinced me to get married because they are very worried that maybe I will be, a bad girl in the future. Maybe I will, like get married. And then he was like very worried, so he find his cousin to get married with me, so there will be some guy to care of me. So that's why it creates early young age, get married in a very early young age. So I have a lot of friends that face this problem as well, especially Hmong girl. We are forced to get married in a very young age, and and then we have nothing to say. But I get through that situation. It's because I get up, and then I talked to my dad. I told him that I have dreams. Dad, just give me time. I know that you're worried. I know that you want me to have a better life. I know that you want someone to take care of me, but I can't take care of myself. Even we are poor, but I know that there's a way. I know that I can do it. Because my goal was PhD. I really want to get that PhD for me. So I can use myself as a service to myself, and then use myself as a service to help others. So when I say this to my dad, so he would kind of see, like, when he looked in my eyes, and when he see that, because my dad always support education as well. So he said, okay, then he won't force me to get married with my cousin. So that's how I get through that situation. And Yeah, so this is my answer to the challenge for the education in my country is poverty. That's yeah. Thank you so much.
That is